Hey everybody, Shelby Jones coming at y'all from Jones & Ford CrossFit. We got Chris back again to talk a little bit about another popular diet. Is it a fad?
Maybe, sort of, kind of.
I don't know if it's fad. I know a lot of people's tried it.
Yeah.
It has its purpose.
Yes, it does.
Is it good for us?
It's debatable.
For a certain amount of time?
Yeah, for a certain amount of time, you could probably do it.
Okay. I don't know about y'all, like if you try to go for a long period of time eating like really good carbs, but like, you know, vegetables and veggies and stuff, and then you go off the deep end and eat like, you know, pizzas and burgers and hot dogs and all that great stuff, ice cream, I guess that's not really carb backloading. If you're like eating clean carbs and then you just like, boom, there's a whole bunch of good stuff.
No, that would be better. This one's a little different.
Yeah. So we're gonna get into talking about carb backloading, okay? It's all over the internet. People are talking about it all over the damn place. I have tons of people in CrossFit swearing by it. They're getting so many gains, they're getting ripped, and their performance is awesome.
It's, yeah, debatable.
All right,
debatable.
All right. So what's the key thing here?
Carb backloading is, I mean, we've talked about carb loading before workouts and then reloading after workouts. It's different than that. When you say backloading, it's to a style of eating. It's kind of similar to intermittent fasting, and as there's a scheduled time for eating, but it's different. It's not as regulated. It's you're going most of your day taking in small amounts of protein, but no carbs. The maximum you can get to in carbs is 30 grams, max. You get past that, it's game over. So you're no carb in it, so you're gonna be grouchy, cranky, pretty much wanna go crazy.
Adrenals?
Oh, yeah, you're absolutely gonna be running off your adrenals. All day until like 5 p.m. So then you're gonna go into a workout, and then you're going to carb backload, which means you're going to eat like crazy. And they want you to eat, the way the original guy has it set up is you're eating everything from apple turnovers, ice cream, cakes, go wild.
My kind of diet.
Go wild with it. And the whole principle is that you're reloading your system, and then the next day you're getting up, you're staying in a fasted state, but you're releasing more growth hormone, everything's able to recharge and refill. There's some debate on it. There is a lot of folks, like Shelby was saying, that are saying, hey, this is killer, I'm crushing it. But one of the things with it too is it only works at night.
Yeah.
That's one of the key
good
things.
if you're working out at night. If you're working out in the morning, it's not so great.
Yeah.
Yeah, elevated cortisol levels throughout the day. They don't drop until, boom, you eat those carbs right before you go to bed. That's not the best for you. But.
No, and that's the thing is, like, some folks are trying to combat it by pushing aminos hard all day, trying to handle lean mass, but I mean, that's not gonna do anything for the cortisol, really. I mean, it's debatable whether this is actually gonna, I mean, it's obviously worked for some people, but how long you can stay on it and your body can deal with it is another thing. It's just such a big spike at the end of the night and then nothing throughout the day. And like we said, it's under 30 grams of carbs all day. And we already know it takes 100 grams of carbs to power your brain. So the math is a little tough. I mean, granted, the guy did some of the science on it. And some of it's really interesting how he managed to manipulate the body, and it has worked for some people, but we would rather see you go in a direction of balanced nutrition. That's gonna always get you your best gains. It's gonna be consistent. It's gonna be achievable for anybody across the board. It's not gonna be a plan that you go for 4 or 5 weeks and go, oh my gosh, this is hell, I can't take it, and then jump to another thing and jump to another thing. Consistency is key with your nutrition. So if you can stay consistent, it's exactly like at the box. If you're coming 1 day a week, you're not gonna be as consistent as if you're coming, say, 3 or 4 days a week consistently over time. If you're coming once every other month, obviously there's inconsistency. So it's the same with your nutrition. We want you to be consistent so you can get gains. With the carb backloading, it's up and down, it's debatable. It's along the lines of like an intermittent fast, except for a fast has a little more of a grace period, allows you to work within a boundary that works a lot better for people, whereas this one is all day, under that 30 grams of carbs, evening, go nuts with it, which is kind of scary because we already know that eating some of that junk stuff's no good for us.
Yeah.
So we don't want to put our bodies in that position to begin with.
I think that's one of the things why people like it so much.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Maybe they're just feeling better because they're getting to eat all this crap that normally they don't eat. And they're like, yeah, it's awesome.
Oh yeah, if you can eat a gallon of ice cream and 4 or 5 burgers and stuff, you're feeling great until the next morning, and then you're going, oh my gosh, how many hours do I have to wait again?
Yeah.
That's rough, especially if you have to train first thing in the morning.
And then you get to the point, it's a slippery slope. You gotta wait till when to eat those carbs. Yeah, it's not gonna be that bad if I do it now. And then you start doing it a little bit earlier, and then a little bit earlier. And then soon enough, it's the whole day you're eating like crap. So, slippery slope.
Yeah, and then you wonder why the plan isn't working. So you get back to the original spot where you're at going, oh man, what do I do now? That's why we always promote consistency in your nutrition and balancing it based upon what you're doing in the box. Because the more you can do that, the better results you're gonna get over time, the easier it's gonna be to maintain, and the more you're gonna get what you actually want out of it, which is performance goals. And you're gonna change, your body's gonna change around the way you want it to, instead of jumping to these next things.
Yeah. Find that plan, stick to it. Nutrition is the base of any good workout regimen. That is gonna basically dictate where you go with it. If your nutrition is off, that's everything else that you're doing is gonna hurt because of it. So get on it. If you don't know, get in the know. Talk to somebody. Get it done. Thanks for watching. As always, check us out, jonesforcrossfit.com. Chris, Nomad Performance, check them out. You'll find it. What? Look at the website up and going.
Facebook, website's coming soon. Yeah.
Facebook. Find them on Facebook. Stay tuned for the website. And remember, make every rep count.